Hello and good morning. Welcome to the Morning Break, the best place to get your Lego news, leaks, rumors, opinions, thoughts, pictures. Here to Land Breakout TV at 10:30 a.m. in the morning and noon in Georgia. Let's get into it and do our Lego week because we got so much news to talk about today.
And with no coffee, he does that.
I don't drink coffee. All right, let's talk about our Lego lives this week. What did we do? Learn, buy, collect, any of those good things in the past week since we saw our lovely viewers last. Joe wants to go first.
Joe's got stuff?
Officially have every single Lord of the Rings and Hobbit set, but
Except
which was the Fell? No, I have the Fell Beast now, and not only do I have the Fell Beast, I now have two Fell Beasts.
Nice.
Really?
Because one happened to come in the store the week of my birthday, and I was like, man, I've got enough credit for it. I'm gonna snag it because I keep not doing it.
Mhm.
So I got it, and then I also got it for my birthday from my wife's family. So
I see.
now I have one sealed, one built.
So after all of that about not wanting to pay so much money for it and hemming and hawing about getting it, you now have two of them.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got two.
Okay.
Well, it was credit, so it made it feel better.
I see.
Uh,
I see.
But then I was able to. I wasn't sure if I was gonna build it or not.
Mhm.
So I was like, I'll build one, keep the other sealed. So that's what I did.
Nice. Nice.
There you go.
How about you, Randy? What did you do this week?
Let's see, this weekend I did Star Wars build. I got the Jango Fett helmet,
Oh,
and
yeah.
which is great.
Mhm.
Love it. Adds great to the collection. And I got the Star Wars
Logo?
logo. That's gonna
Mm.
Have
look
you got
great.
that?
Yeah, which was actually more fun than I
Nice.
thought. It actually is really good. I'm gonna put it in our basement going downstairs.
Nice.
And then I also got one of our in-store Kobe sets.
Mm.
That is the Top Gun Maverick F-14.
Nice.
And it's actually quite fun to build. So good times.
Good. Good. Glad to hear it. This week I've been working on building some extra vehicles and things for Nuhashima, which will be making an appearance in the Birmingham Brick Fan Expo show coming
Nice.
up next weekend.
Yeah.
Not this weekend,
This
but
weekend,
next weekend.
Yeah.
So that'll be May, was it 17th
17th
and
and
18th?
Mhm.
In Birmingham, Alabama. So if you're in that area or interested in traveling to that show, I will be there for the first time. It is a brand new show, so come out and give it some support.
Yeah.
Let's greet the people so we can get into the news.
We have Ben Causey knowing that this will be a long one, but a good one.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ben Causey is in Australia, for those of you who do not know, so he will be up till 1 a.m. watching this.
The evening break, yes.
Yes.
Rob Claxton is here. Grumpy J, of course, is here. Randy's here. Oh,
Yeah, well, there she is. She's right
Yeah.
there.
Morgan is here. He has joined. Travertine, good morning / evening, everyone. Yes, thank you for greeting Ben Causey properly. Brick Jedi is here.
We're inclusive of all hemispheres,
That's
Yes. We love all the hemispheres.
latitudes and longitudes.
Flounder is here. And Morgan, yes, correct. 2 Felbies means I don't have to feel guilty. That is exactly what happened.
There you go.
Robert says my sound isn't
He's
working
gonna want
like
his
it rings
ring
anyway.
back now.
Mhm.
Who?
Flounder.
Flounder? Yeah, whatever. It was free. Oh man, I love this channel and all of the videos. Thank you, Devin.
We appreciate that, Devin.
you.
Hey, leave a like on the live stream if you can.
What he said. All right, that's it. We're done.
Yay.
Great. Hello, people.
See y'all next week.
Hello.
Oh wait. Oh,
No,
sorry. We're gonna
give
talk
us
about
some things.
news.
Just
Yeah,
just couple.
just a couple dozen.
Yeah, there is a lot of news, so
We're
there
just speed
may
run.
be a slight speed running. So if I don't respond to comments, it's because we're just trying to get through all the news for you guys.
Yep.
501st, I will shout you out. You just commented and joined.
Hello.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
And
At the buzzer.
thus it begins.
Yeah.
DC.
Yep.
DC.
Only one thing to talk about.
Okay, but
What
it's
a
good.
one.
Yes.
This is the Batman Forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
First time they've ever done anything for me.
Which is the
as
Val
far as
Kilmer.
I know.
Is that so it's a live action. It's not one of the animated
Yes,
things.
it was Val
Yeah.
Kilmer's
I
Batman.
haven't seen it.
Yeah. And
Well,
it's
so it was the third
Riddler.
one, which was like when they changed directors and they changed actors and
Yes.
everything. So, yeah, but this is the Batman Forever Batmobile, which looks really good.
I think it was.
It
cool.
looks just like
It's
the movie.
supposed to
It's a-
look
It looks
very-
just like the movie. It's
It's a
good.
very unique Batmobile.
Yeah.
The fact that they've used that like windscreen piece,
Mhm.
the like trans light blue windscreen piece on the front with that like stripe.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
I want to
looking.
light this up from underneath so
Yeah.
bad.
Also, this
Yeah.
stand. I know it's not much, but just using those translucent bricks looks really cool.
Yeah. Looks very fresh. There's
Is that
a figure.
Riddler Bat logo?
Yes.
Yes, because it has the
He was
Riddler in
really
it.
good one.
I see.
Jim Carrey, the best
Oh,
Riddler.
that's the one he's in. Okay.
So good.
I need to watch these at some point.
Yeah, I have them all, Joe.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
The minifigure here looks to be in a very nice pearl dark gray kind of
Yeah.
color, coming with one of those rubberized capes as well. And then the dual molded cowl getting a new eye color
like
Yes.
with the, I don't know, I guess that's like an azure, medium azure
Yeah.
kind of color.
Mhm.
Um,
pretty sick.
this looks fantastic.
Yeah.
This looks great.
It's good. That's coming home with me.
It's not one of my most favorite Batman movies of all time, but this looks exactly like the car. I mean, this is outstanding. All the huge
So
tail.
I know. It's like a shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a whole scene in the movie that movie gets, or the car gets a grade.
This one has 909 pieces, one minifig, and should be around $100. I'm seeing €100, so it should be in that range.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like US dollars.
That's true. Morgan had a good point. He says, which I said I wasn't going to talk to people, but the I forgot to say that the wheel dish is
Yes.
really cool with that like bluish metallic blue. It almost looks like.
Is it just
Hard
a
to-
regular
it-
4x4 dish? Is there a stud
I
in the
think
middle?
yes,
Is
it
it like
is.
a shield or something?
No, it's a normal one, but
Cool.
it does look really cool.
Mhm.
Atlantis Batmobile.
Mhm.
So that is all for DC. Now on to Marvel, which is quite marvelous.
Mhm.
So there's a bunch of sets here. We do have individual screenshots. There's some, as a disclaimer, there will be some themes that we don't talk about every single set because there's just too
Oh my
many.
gosh. Yeah.
Marvel's one that there's enough and it's cool that we'll talk about them all. This is Peter Parker's apartment.
Mhm.
This is pretty basic as a build, but
Yeah.
the figures are really good. You get a Spider-Man, obviously, but you get the Anti-Venom. This is the second set he's appeared in. A very cool, unique fig. A very nice new Hobgoblin. He looks
Mhm.
fantastic with that new hood mold and the molded cape.
And
And
more of
then
those like dual molded like pumpkin bomb things.
that's true. I forgot those are coming back. And then
Yeah.
this is gosh, what's her name? Mary Jane?
Can't help you.
Is this Mary Jane? I
wouldn't
think it is.
so. Oh, I don't know. It depends on which version this is based
Yeah, I don't know what
Okay.
it's based off
Pretty
of.
sure
This
that's
is
Mary
like comics version.
This
Yeah,
is the one that is
MCU.
they talked about
Yeah.
being modular with the deli and grocery from
Yes.
Into the Spider-Verse, which is very interesting of a pairing, but
Yeah.
they do look cool together. So you've got a couple different ways you can do it side by
Why don't
side.
you put it on top?
There's
There's a door there.
Because they can.
I don't know. Whatever.
Watch that first step.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it is MJ.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That I knew I'd seen the hood somewhere. It's the Moon Knight hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what it was. Oscorp Tower. This is something.
This is cool. Oh,
I do like it. I wish
Down
they
with
put
this.
more of the parts into a bigger Oscorp Tower as opposed to making it a street thing, but it
Yeah.
is good.
But like getting some Oscorp, like even as play sets, is like the first step to getting like a big one.
It
like
is.
A Daily
You're right.
Bugle or something.
Very correct.
So you gotta ramp it up.
Right.
Everybody go out and buy this one and support it.
this-
You want them to
this
make a
one has-
bigger one.
Decent figs. Craven Hunter again. First time we got him since the Spider-Man Bridge battle. You get a Spider Girl but Venom style, which is interesting. Spider Gwen. Another Green Goblin. A very cool outfit. We'll see close-ups of all these figs as well in a minute.
Mhm.
And then gosh, wow, the man himself.
I'm sorry, Joe. I can't help you.
Gosh,
Come on, Joe.
you know his name. You don't know anything else about it. He's literally the guy.
can't
The
even see
Oscorp
him.
guy.
Oh, Osborne.
Yes, there it is. I told you I couldn't get it. Yes, and then Eddie Brock with the Venom
Well,
coming
yeah,
down.
Willem Dafoe.
I was gonna say, like,
Correct, William Dafoe.
Which I
Eddie-
believe his first step for. No, that's not true. Have we gotten specifically Willem Dafoe version of?
Yeah,
Green
the
Goblin?
one from the first one
But as Green Goblin or as
as Green Goblin.
Harry Osborn?
I don't think we got a.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Either way.
Either way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, Eddie Brock I like because they did this cool back piece with the Venom like coming out, like talking to him, which is cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I really like
Yeah.
that. Other than that, that's all I got.
This is going to be $139.99.
That
does it
is
come out?
tax.
August 1st.
That's some
first, guys.
heavy
Yeah.
Marvel tax. on that.
808 pieces.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it.
I mean, it looks like all the rest of these buildings are also kind of in this same like modular sort of size
together.
with those other buildings. It looks like they're all just kind of built on like probably like an 8x16 plate, kind of like how they did the last like Harry Potter modular
Right.
thing where they're just kind of like stacking shipping containers. They're all just kind of the same footprint size.
That's true. Someone did say we got William Dafoe as the No Way Home Green Goblin.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about that. The next one here is a throwback to the Sam Raimi's second Spider-Man movie
Mm-hmm.
with Doc Ock, which is my favorite of those three because I really like Doc Ock.
Mhm.
This looks fantastic.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Iconic scene.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I really like the way they added the rips from him straining into it,
Yeah.
into the suit. You can't see in this picture, but in the other one you can see.
Oh,
that
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The suit's like
Yeah,
tearing.
It's like torn. I'll show
Yeah.
you in a minute.
Ah.
Green or the Doc Ock looks fantastic. The arms look really good. And then you get, of course, Aunt May and then Jay Jonah. Oh, sorry, I'll show you.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, right.
That's cool. That's really nice.
The next one, what's the price point on this? 50?
This is $55.
Still a little heavy.
Also shipping August 1st. You can pre-order this now
Nice.
if you want. It's 393 pieces.
The next one I think is pretty cool. Actually, is the Avengers Quinjet. This is another one in the line of the ones with a stand that you can put on display. The figs are actually pretty good too. You get a new Ultron,
Yeah, this is age vote.
another
Pacific.
Quicksilver, which is only the second time we've got him.
Crazy.
Hawkeye, Black Widow, and Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Did you lock the door?
Why?
Probably about to have an intruder.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Oh no!
Just leak it. Whoops.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
No.
Uh-oh.
I slipped.
I don't know what happened.
This one is going to be $130 with 1,131
Yeah.
pieces.
That's how
Same
stacked,
thing, August 1st.
but you can pre-order.
And pre-order.
Love the coloring of it.
Yes, it's
So good.
the Quinjet's cool.
That's good.
so.
And new Quicksilver.
New
Fantastic.
Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Because he's, oh my gosh, how much did that old one cost? Was he over 100?
No, I don't. But he's
Like
close. He was
70,
around
80.
that, I think. Yeah.
Mhm.
This next one we were all very excited about.
Were. We're excited.
It's done.
Hey,
Yeah.
they look a little goofy. These bots are not quite, and it's not the build itself until you get to the arms, and that's where they just look like.
Yeah, they don't really have elbows.
Yeah, I don't like it.
When the original rumor came out for this, we're like, okay, it's 204 pieces. They're not going to be able to do much with it. But this is,
Worse than I thought.
That's
However,
I don't even think I would.
this is a good parts pack. You get it.
Sand blue, sand green,
And all those ingots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. Those ingots are pretty common nowadays.
Yeah, but still,
you can
it's
get
still
them pretty cheap.
Yeah, nothing crazy. For
Yeah,
sure.
and really for $23, I don't know. This kind of just
That's tough.
Yeah.
this would be
tough.
expensive if it was a Star Wars battle pack, and that would have more minifigures,
Right.
better build.
Right.
So August 1st as well for the
See, yeah, Ben Kazi said it's a good parts pack. Right. I know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
yeah. I like anything sand blue,
Yeah.
sand green.
Right. Those
Yeah.
are some great colors.
Mm-hmm.
The only good thing about them is the head tile because it's probably printed, like the little face thing. But that's about it.
Oh, you're right. It is a tile. I thought they had just like snot built it.
No.
Okay. I gave them too much credit.
Here's the next one. This is. I don't even know who dreamt this up and who thought of this. So this is called the Avengers Endgame Thor versus Chitauri. Now, the Chitauri animal is really good. I like that. First time we got one of those big old, they're kind of like gorilla shaped. They've got the long arms,
Yeah.
short legs. Thor's decent.
It's like a mole. It looks like a big mole.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. It's got a little like
and
mouth.
for Chitauri, which we have gotten a bunch, but getting a bunch in one set,
Yeah.
right? Incredible Iron Patriot minifigure, looks fantastic, but he absolutely was never Iron Patriot in Endgame.
Yeah. Or let alone in a giant mech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Huh?
They're just making things up now.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, what is upsetting
Yeah.
about this is branded as Infinity Saga.
Well, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's literally that's the problem. This is very upsetting because he was War Machine, not Iron Patriot.
Buy it for the minifigs.
The
Yeah.
figs,
Don't
the
think
fig is
too
good.
critically
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, already too late.
This little tiny portal.
The portal stuff.
Nothing
Yeah.
to fit through. I don't know. It's just.
That's it is quite painful.
I think they were really expecting people to want to collect all of the different endgame ones and like put them together into one big giant battle.
Ben
But
Kazi says he is Iron Patriot Endgame, my guy. I don't think so.
anybody want to venture a guess as to this price point before I say it out loud? Just looking at what you're getting.
It's 373 parts, which normally would be
Correct.
$40 to $50. I'm gonna guess it's $60.
It's $55.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's about right.
This looks like it should be $30.
Yeah.
Marvel, get it together.
Yeah.
Get it together, man. August 1st for this one, yes, 373 pieces. What are you looking at?
I'm trying to.
Oh, trying to see how beefy
Well,
he was.
Ben Kazi said he is Iron Patriot, but I really don't think he was in Endgame. I don't remember
I
who
don't
big
think they would just make that up. The giant mech suit is a bit.
See?
Oh,
Look,
Ian's gonna send
look.
you a picture.
War Machine wears 3 different suits in Endgame.
So it looks like maybe at the very end he changed, and I never noticed it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yep.
All right, what else we got?
So yeah, I hope that he was, because I was very disappointed if that was the truth.
Yeah.
One more, and probably the best one. New Infinity Gauntlet versus
Infinity Gauntlet Micro Fighter. Yay! What
Look at
we've all
that.
been waiting for.
knock out the competition.
We could zoom those around on our desks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoom.
4+,
Okay.
probably $50.
Where is that? What's the actual name of this set? I'm trying to find it.
76319.
Great. 76319.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing crazy.
And it is
I was close.
$40.
I say 50, but
Oh,
yeah.
Marvel tax plus the 4+ tag.
Yeah.
Okay. No one's even going to be buying this one for the joke of it. All right.
Wait.
Cool. 107 pieces.
All right, now here's what you all wanted to see. Here's all the figs we're getting.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is cool.
This is great.
So you can see in the top left the Craven, and then that's the Iron Patriot, which looks fantastic. I've seen a better picture as well.
Yeah.
The Eddie Brock.
With the Venom thing.
I love
The
that they
Venom's
did
great.
that. It's really good.
It reminds me of the guy from is it like Men in Black or something? The
Yeah,
guy's the little
he's got the thing, yeah.
extra head that comes out of his shoulder.
Captain America, Iron Man. You've seen it a million times. Hawkeye looks good.
Nice
Osborn
hairpiece on him.
So just decent,
Yeah.
normal. Black Widow's fine. I think that's the same one we've already got. Quicksilver looks good. I
Yeah,
like the way they
great.
did it. Good hair piece. Ultron looks fantastic. I
Mhm.
think there's the same one from a mech, but maybe not. Basic Spider-Man, Toby with the rips. Like I
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
that is really well done. Mary Jane, Rocket looks decent, nothing crazy. You might have already got him in that outfit. I don't remember. Like I said, the anti-hero or what was it? Anti-Venom. That's what his name is. He's pretty cool. Another Aunt May, nothing crazy. Jay Jonah looks good.
Looks great.
Doc Ock looks fantastic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then the Green Goblin and Hobgoblin looks sick.
Yeah. Really good.
Yeah.
I love what they did.
Good eye on
Like
the
Green Goblin.
Moon Knight hood there, Ben.
Right,
Yeah.
that looks fantastic.
All right, next.
Creator 3-in-1.
Okay.
Yay. Oh.
Start off with Daniel's favorite,
Okay.
the uniform.
Yeah.
Want to just have a
So-
unicorn party?
Yeah, we saw when we had like a random picture of like 4 sets
Yeah.
together. It was like that haunted house that we talked about
Mhm.
last week, and then there was just like this random like molded unicorn
Yeah.
with no real context for.
Well,
what's
now
coming
we
in.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is very weird because we also talked about recently how it's very intentional that creator sets and creator 3-in-1 sets in particular don't come with molded animals.
Right.
So I don't know why.
They just said, "Ah,
they
screw
just
that."
said, never mind.
Never mind.
Why
What
we
do you-
changed our mind?
It's very unique. It's very different. The unicorn pieces look great.
Yeah, parts pack, it's crazy.
There's at least 2 different molds here because
The hair.
there's one with
Yeah.
like a mohawk kind of going up the middle, and then there's one with more of a mane that actually
Yeah.
has the spot where you can stick the horn. So I guess they're really like Pegasi.
Pegasus.
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 Us.
As well as unicorns there, because some have the wings and then some have the
Yeah,
horns.
very interesting. But again, good colors, good parts pack.
It's definitely a good parts pack. You get a lot of light aqua in there,
Right.
some more light nougat there with some potentially new pieces. So it's a good looking set. It's just kind of out of the blue. Very
Yeah.
I agree.
Beautiful
Beautiful
sword.
sword.
yeah.
It's a
This,
pretty
this,
good.
is this is a good
Looks way
3-in-1.
better than what I thought it was
Oh yeah,
going
no,
to.
this
of
actually
course.
looks fantastic, and the 2 rebuilds are. It looks like a bear and a deer,
Yeah.
which look pretty decent.
Yeah.
Nice.
This one is going to be $55 coming August 1st with 685 pieces.
Wow.
Also, I forgot to say the Unicorn Castle was $45
Oh.
with 390 pieces.
Probably because of those molds.
Yeah, sure.
The next 3-in-1 we have is pretty good as well. This is it just telephone?
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't really know.
Retro. So this is part of the kind of
Yeah.
retro series they've been doing a little bit with Creator 3-in-1.
This is really
Yeah.
cool because the alternate builds are the big ol' huge
Other
My
handheld
husband
phone,
went crazy when I showed him this. He goes, "That's the coolest
and then a
thing."
flip phone as well.
Yeah,
I've
really
had
cool.
all of these phones.
What's the other one? Is that the flip phone?
that's the flip
Flip
phone.
phone, yeah.
And then like a
Yeah, but
well,
is that like a little?
It's like a
I think this is
Nokia.
the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like a
Is that the front? Does it fold too?
yeah. I think
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
I've had all these phones.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Obviously,
In my
this
basement growing up, we still had a rotary phone.
Yeah.
It was hooked up. It worked.
so pretty cool. I really like what they did with the cord coming off. That
Yeah, it looks like it's all
Yeah.
cooped
Yeah,
up.
and then you of course have your notepad to write
Little
down
sticky note.
Yeah.
numbers and stuff.
Quite. It doesn't look like it really says anything
Yeah.
discernible.
Yeah.
Just some little doodles. $30.
Right.
For whatever reason, you can actually pre-order this one, and it'll be coming out August 1st with 383 pieces.
Mhm. Love it.
All right, toucan,
Toucan Sam.
tropical toucan. That is
Two can play at that game.
What?
Cut it.
watermelon. He's got a watermelon.
What are the alternative
Oh,
builds on
he
this?
said that Aaron Newman was the horse.
Okay,
Oh.
that makes sense. Aaron's doing some great stuff lately. Toucan going to be $18. August 1st as well with 225
And it
pieces.
looks like a butterfly and a fish are the alternate
Oh,
builds.
okay.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay.
Yeah, good looking
Nothing
fish.
crazy.
Yeah.
Good looking fish. Nice little butterfly.
You do get Dobby's fingers in.
Oh.
in
That's forever what that piece is.
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
known as.
Dobby
I don't
fingers.
care how many Marvel mechs
Yeah.
they use it.
it's Dobby's fingers.
They're always Dobby
What
fingers.
color is that?
Little house elf. That's either medium azure or dark azure.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Oh, the fact that I know what that is now makes it so much
What,
ickier.
the Dobby fingers?
Yes. Oh.
Now you can
That is
give a
what that
painted
piece is
nail.
always
Yeah.
supposed to be. Yeah.
Dun 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 dun! Medieval horse castle. Better picture this time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this is what is this? 130, 140?
130.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Mhm. August 1st, 1,371 pieces.
And here's a picture of the back of the box where you can see the alternate builds a little better.
The back of the box, the back of the box.
The tournament looks really cool. You
Yeah.
know, this kind of calls us back to one of those. I don't which era was the Kingdoms?
Yeah.
Yeah, before
Yep.
Fantasy era.
Yeah, total callback there.
Yeah,
Great.
it looks just what you expect there. The Snake Knight has no emblem on his outfit. It's like armored. I don't have a good picture of it, but I saw.
Yeah,
a
even on the
different
official page, I'm looking and there's not really a
They
good
didn't give us
figure
much,
lineup
but you
here.
can kind of see over here. Or yeah, there you
It
go.
looks like they're both just is that the good guy knights? Is that a new torso? I guess
No,
or is that the
I
same
think
one
that's
from the
Paladin.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the bad guy knight, he doesn't have an emblem, but it is a really nice kind of black sort of like a
Right.
chainmail or scale
Yeah.
mail kind of thing going on there.
But either way, this looks great. And you
Yeah.
can, in this alternate build at top, you can do a little sheep.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Little
Sure, sheepy boy.
yeah, there it is. Sure enough.
So I think it's
the
gonna
top,
be
the top
great.
build is kind of the weakest.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
there's-
the tournament one's fun, and then of
Yeah.
course
Yeah.
the main castle.
I don't remember if we talked about this before or not, but it is worth noting here that the shield that the Snake Knight has is the shield from the
Right.
Deku Tree. It's the Zelda shield there, which is very cool. Mm. Very surprising as well that they used a licensed piece and a non-licensed set
Yeah.
like this.
It's not the only one. We will see that later.
Correct. We have more shields to talk about.
Yeah.
We're on
And
shield watch.
The last, but not the least, of the Creator 3-in-1s we have to talk about, Haunted Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Randy's
Crazy.
excited.
Calm
I
down.
mean,
Calm down.
No, I will not calm down. It's
Randy, contain yourself, Randy. Randy.
Look, I'm not gonna bang on the table.
Yeah. How many are you gonna buy of this?
Huh?
How many are you gonna buy
Oh, 3.
so that you can make each of
I,
these?
I have to have each of the shipwreck is so good.
I'll
Come
take
on.
one of everything.
I
Hey.
immediately messaged Daniel. I was
Yeah.
like,
The way they did use those fence or those gate pieces upside
Yes.
down for the tattered sail looked
Yeah.
awesome.
Big brick built anchor.
The
You got
anchor's
the
great.
skeleton on the front.
Yes.
You got like a little pipe organ thing at the back.
it's
And
so
then the train, of
good.
course, is very classy.
The train,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a little chunky. It's a little old school.
Yeah.
It
But
looks like the
it's-
trains from like the
Oh.
1960s,
It's
but
so fun.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like the kind of retro look to it.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Lot of
this,
good
this
stuff
looks
going on.
fantastic, and
Let's talk about these mini.
I said
Yes,
standout
minifigs.
minifigs.
The
I
ghost.
have this close up of her
Her.
because I got a good screen. This is probably the standout fig for me.
Yeah.
I think that outfit,
Oh.
the face,
His
and the
hairpiece.
flow,
Hairpiece, yeah.
it's perfect. But yeah, the other figs, fantastic. You get a Frankenstein,
Yep.
werewolf.
Mhm.
New Frankenstein. Yeah, he's
Skeleton.
got kind of like a little snaggletooth thing going
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
Scars on the head.
Yeah, werewolf.
Wolfman.
Man.
Ghost. Talk about that
Ghost.
ghost.
Ghost, yeah.
yes. Yeah, so at first I was like, okay, are they reusing the one from Monster Fighters? But no, so they lost the somewhat controversial
Yeah.
little piece of
Shroud.
dangling bit on
Yeah.
the top, back of the head.
Yeah.
But he's got a new mouth shape. So we had originally with the smiley face, and then they switched to the frowny face. This is kind of like the I don't know, frazzled kind of
It
mouth
looks like a bat.
shape.
It does.
Yeah, or maybe
Who
kind of like a
brought that
bat.
back?
I
Kinda
don't know.
looks like a
It's,
yeah.
This is great. This is great. I'm glad they brought it back, but
Yeah.
in a new, fresh way. So hopefully we'll see a lot more of this going forward. Maybe in some castle sets or something.
Love some glow in the dark stuff.
Yep. And then a skeleton, of course,
Right.
with many different hats that
Yeah.
he can wear. It looks like he's got a train conductor hat in one, a
Mhm.
pirate hat for the ship. So very cool.
Yeah, great stuff.
$90 for this one. 736 pieces coming August 1st.
Me
On
and Grumpy
to
are
the
each
next.
getting 3.
Yep. On to the next,
On to the
which is Daniel's favorite theme, Technic.
Mm.
There's some things.
There you go, Daniel.
Wheels.
There's 5 sets in one picture for you.
Yeah, well, I always like a good construction vehicle, which is good. The Volvo, hang on, let me get the title here. Volvo EC500 hybrid excavator. This is a big boy. This is
Yeah.
$430. With 2,359 pieces.
Not to scale with the other ones in this video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hope that this is gonna include some power functions or something with it for that price. But let me check the box art image here real quick. I don't know. Yes,
good.
motorized functions. Okay, so
Yeah, it better.
yes, $430 for that one. Let's see what else we got here. I like this rover here as well in the upper right hand corner. Lunar Outpost Moon
Yeah,
Rover
looks
Space
cool.
Vehicle. This one's going to be $100. A lot of nice looking new, potentially recolored elements in here. We've got some nice big wheel rims here with this really kind of like cool tree branching.
It's very
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
natural looking pattern here. We've got the treads in white with the rubberized kind of
which is
traction
really nice.
pieces. We've got more of those kind of satin crystals there as well. So yes, $100 for this one with just over 1,000 pieces. These are all August 1st. Almost everything today's gonna be August 1st,
Yeah.
unless we say otherwise. Let's see. We've got the Ferrari FXXK for $65 with 897 pieces. That's the red one there in the upper left. We've got the Ford Bronco SUV, which is going to be $65 with 943 pieces.
Did we already get that?
I
Or something
know.
very similar?
It was
Did we
very
get
similar.
that?
No,
Or am I thinking of something else?
we did get something very similar
Okay.
in that reddish orange color.
You're thinking of the Land
Range-
Rover?
I think I'm
I
thinking
think
of
it's
Land
the
Rover. Okay.
It is
Yeah.
very similar.
Sorry. Yeah.
Let's see, which one am I missing?
Gray.
Gray car. Lamborghini Revuelto Super Sports Car. $190.
Get that guy.
1,135 pieces.
Hmm.
August 1st.
August 1st.
There is something kind of strange going on in the front of this one. There's like this new piece that they're using for the headlights. It's like a Technic pin with this weird like forked branch
Looks
thing
like it
in it,
glows
and
in
it
the
looks
dark.
like it's glowing in the dark. Yeah. So they had kind of done this in the, I guess, the system version of this with like just 3 different like glow in the dark bars, but they've made this kind of new wacky looking Technic
That is
piece
a very
for it,
interesting
obviously.
piece.
So yeah, could be interesting to do some fun things with
Yeah.
that if it turns up on bricks and pieces. Was that it for Technic?
No,
Okay.
Skyline.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Too Fast, Too Furious. Nissan Skyline GTR R34 car, $140. 1,410
Yeah.
pieces.
People are gonna get this so quick.
No
What with the
minifigure in
Dom's
this
charger.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put this
But
one
you-
with the Dom's charger.
Yeah.
Next we have smaller Volvo.
Do we get the? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
here we go.
small Aston Martin as well.
Aston Martin Valkyrie there, $65, 707 pieces in this nice dark
Yeah.
turquoise color there. And then, yes, the Volvo L120 electric wheel loader, $120 with 973 pieces.
Very cool. And the last one I have is this Chevy Corvette Stingray, and I can't remember if this is a recolor or not.
Ooh, good question.
I think we had this in yellow. I could be wrong.
I was thinking orange.
Maybe
$60 anyway with 390 pieces. Let me search.
the name it does say blue in it, so
Yep, you were
I
right.
was
It
right.
was
Yellow. Let's
Yep.
go.
So Chevrolet Corvette Stingray.
Same thing.
Uh,
It's recolored.
The first one was just called Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, and yes, you're right. This one is Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Blue.
Blue.
So that's interesting. They kind of were doing those recolor things for a little while, and then they kind of stopped doing it. So maybe they're starting that up again
Mhm.
if it's popular, especially for cars and vehicles and things. I think it works really well.
Yeah.
Rick Mom VA said, "Yay! Finally got our internet."
I know. I
back."
was just messaging her. I'm like,
Oh gosh, I didn't know their internet was out.
Well, that's probably because they didn't have any internet. So
Yeah.
no. So
Wait.
that is all.
do we have any Formula One stuff to go through? Because did y'all just shout out?
Oh,
Did you guys see
the
the life
race?
size
Those
Oh
are
my
pretty
God.
much
that.
I didn't
So
know if we had
that
anything
was
else on
cool.
there.
yeah, Beyond the
I remember all
Brink was
cards.
covering it. They were down there for sure.
It was super cool.
They were doing the like
Yeah.
driver's intro kind of
Mhm.
lap thing where they usually just kind of parade and wave and stuff,
Yeah.
but they were all driving their versions of the Lego F1 cars.
Yeah.
That's parade was super
Some of
cool.
them had two guys in them.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
That's
if you haven't
insane.
seen it, go look up some of
It's
the clips.
insane.
It's
Some of
super
them,
cool.
some of them were getting a little
Yeah.
rubbing his racing, I guess.
Yeah.
But you know, they were bumping and there were pieces flying,
Flying everywhere.
a little
Yeah,
bit. So
sense.
I'm sure the people who built those cars were
Crying.
a little upset about that. But that's okay. It was a good
Yeah.
show for Lego.
There's very cool stuff. So.
Great advertising,
Yeah.
I'm sure too.
It's beginning to look a
Yeah.
lot like Star Wars Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey!
No, that-
Bad baby, no
No
squeegee.
this is fantastic. Obviously, there's no like big standout characters like you usually get.
I beg
Hang
to
on,
differ.
like a Han Solo, a Luke, a Leia, but you do
Jawa.
get a freaking Baba Free,
Baba
Yes.
or at least his
Or
species.
and Zelen, anyway.
And this, we've been all waiting so long for this. It's such a cool
I'm
character.
surprised that this was the first kind of like little baby style
Yeah.
Star Wars creature that they
It's
did.
so good.
I mean, I'm not counting like Grogu,
Right.
obviously. But
He's perfect. He's beautiful.
I mean, for a long time,
Yeah.
we've had
And he-
customs of like baby Ewoks, baby
Right.
baby
because they're just
Wookiees
not made. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jawa is great with the
with the Christmas.
Christmas
sweater.
sweater.
torso. Yeah.
Sucker for the Christmas sweaters.
Yeah.
It looks like it's got
I
two
need that.
BD droids and then a Gonk droid.
Yeah.
Which
That
is
look
very
really
nice.
cool.
Like we said, the Bobo Freak creature is
Mhm.
beautiful right there.
Mhm.
You got a C3PO, just
But
looks
the-
like a C3PO.
But the Sith version, it's the one from the
Yeah.
Darth Vader
Yeah.
picture. Yeah, he's got the red
Red
eyes.
eyes.
Wait, but without a blue arm.
I'm not sure. Yeah, the arms may be
So
different.
this is going to be for some reason exclusive.
Yeah,
That's unfortunate.
an interesting way.
Christmas mouse droid.
Yeah.
Christmas mouse droid. Yep.
And
We've
then
got like a snowman, like
BB-8.
Yeah.
and then just sort of the regular BD droid,
Yeah.
not BD1 specifically.
It seems to be a droid Christmas.
Yeah, B2 emo brick built from from Andor,
Yeah.
which is very
Yeah,
topical.
that
right
is
now.
very cool.
Little Treadwell droid there. Super
Well, don't
bad
forget
droid.
Ahsoka's astromech.
Oh yeah,
in the
yeah,
bottom.
Ahsoka's
Yeah.
astromech.
That's a good one to get.
And the rest of it is just kind of your usual junk.
Yeah.
We've got sort of a. Remember when we did the what was this?
Yeah,
name?
Beskey.
Beskey. is
I know
the-
that's very
the
much.
battle droid. We've got sort of a little bit of a hodgepodge kind of
Mhm.
droid there. So I guess the theming this year
It's
is
definitely droids.
like
Yeah.
droid kind of workshop. That's
Because
sort
the
of-
only two non-droids are someone who works on droids and someone who scraps droids.
Yeah.
Or sells them. Yeah. Pretty cool. I like that they're doing a theming like that.
Mhm.
All right, the next one we can get past pretty quick because it's just city, but there are some cool figs here that we actually saw recently, and I don't know if we thought they were BAM or not, but these are
Hang on, I'm trying to find it. There's
the Christmas
different
Yeah.
really
different ones.
That's
The Christmas tree.
yeah.
Yes.
And I think we talked about them like they were BAM figs
Mhm.
because we did.
No,
I don't remember.
I think we knew that it was coming in
Well,
the.
it's coming in this. There's a little alien dude as well from the space theme. There's also a little alien plush, which is this. I think the same
Yeah,
mold as
I like
that.
that plush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good.
That's cute.
Why am I not?
Couple
seeing this?
different animals. It's okay. It's just city. Of course, Santa.
That's a good party.
So this one's actually pretty good for a city.
That's weird. They're like all on Lego.com except for the city.
All right. Well, we're gonna talk about Harry Potter next.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it's the same rate as the non-licensed.
This is one of the better Harry Potter ones because every figure has more of a unique torso. Like there's two of each of them, but they all have a
The
unique torso.
figures are good. The builds.
I
this
didn't say
year-
the builds are. I don't
bad.
really ever care about the builds.
Somebody I saw called this like the eyes battle pack.
Yeah, there's a lot of eyes,
I
man.
don't know what's going on with these all sort
Oh,
of like
they are
little
watching.
If
kind
you
of-
like, if you like blur your eyes a little bit, it's you
chibi
can see them
style.
staring at you.
Yeah, staring into your soul.
Wow.
Yeah, a little
No, the
creepy.
figs are cool though. I like that
Yeah.
they got unique torsos for each house.
I like some of the like big builds of like objects. So like there's a big Birdie Bots
Envelope.
container that's all going to be printed tiles, big envelope, big polyjuice potion
Yeah,
that I'm
that's
sure is
cool.
going to be printed.
But
I mean, they'll
the
get
I need
stickers.
that.
the creatures are horrid.
Big butterbeer mug is pretty
Yeah.
cool. The creatures are not, quite working for me.
Is that
big
something that's
skeleton?
sorting out?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a safety cone, but brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like a yeah, little mandrake guy, chocolate frog. So cool ideas, but
Not really working.
interesting.
The Mandrake's kind of funny.
The sweaters that we got going on here.
Yeah, those
very
are
cool.
great.
Looks like you get 2 of each, which is
Right.
kind of interesting, but they are the same. So Slytherin appears to have a Grindy Low with a little hat on it. Those are little squid things from
Yeah.
like the lake
Yep.
tournament. Gryffindor has an owl holding a candy cane. Kind of cool. Ravenclaw has a pixie, a Cornish pixie, and then the Hufflepuff one has like a mandrake, but it's got like kind of a holly like
Yeah.
Does it?
leaf sprig thing on it. So
Very cool.
Yeah.
very cool, very unique. They did something different.
When you
Friends.
zoom out, they look like Star Trek characters.
A little bit, yeah, with the
Friends.
vibers.
Yeah.
Like
Friends.
if they had done like darker colored
Yeah.
versions. Of
This
thing.
this looks
The
like
Friends
a
one
lot of
is
small
really
stuff.
bad.
Yeah, this actually,
can't even
wow, I
fit that
haven't
one.
looked at this. There's a lot of
Yeah.
small objects which are just gonna
It's
get
not great. at
mushed and
all.
meshed around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not great.
Mm-mm.
Some animals though.
Yeah. They didn't even do like a fun churro.
No.
It's just like normal
It's
churros.
just
He
a
didn't
fat
get
churro.
a Christmassy vibe. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a
I
little
don't see
odd to
anyone
me.
that's Christmassy other than
Yeah.
And
like
they usually have some cute animals and things, and there's
the animals
really
are nothing crazy.
No.
The only one that's any good is the plushie of
Yeah.
like a reindeer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So
great.
these have all been $45.
Yeah, that makes sense.
With potentially with the exception of City and Friends, because for whatever
They're
reason,
sometimes
non-licensed ones are not listed on Lego.com. $45 for all the licenses.
Disney micro things again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michael Dolls.
Pretty
Yeah.
rough. That does not attract
No.
anyone, I don't think.
Can't say there's anything
No.
here that looks particularly cool or outstanding.
No, literally,
No.
it's just supposed to be Microville.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Next.
That.
Now this is actually pretty good. The first,
Um,
right? Is the first Minecraft advent?
Yes.
yeah.
I was pretty sure.
Cool.
This has some standouts for sure. Green sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green and red sheep.
Yeah, we've gotten red before.
Right. But just for the Christmas
But the
color.
green sheep is great. The creeper outfit on Alex is awesome.
Yeah.
I
Sweater.
I am kind of sad that they printed her hair on it because
Because now you can't use it.
Yeah.
for
you
other stuff.
can't
Yeah,
really make
I
it
guess.
other people's. But it is very cool.
Mhm.
Steve has another one as well.
With a
Oh.
snow golem.
Oh, is that what it is? Nice.
I mean, it looks like a snowman, but it's got the pumpkin head.
Right, but you get one of those in the set too, right? One in there?
Yes, yeah. You can get a
Yes.
snow golem in there.
That's so cool.
No, go.
I like him.
Creeper. A lot of animals, which is cool.
Is this a new enchanting table?
That's what I was looking at. I'm sure
So, I
they
think
put
it's-
it in
I
something.
don't know, maybe.
But it looks cool.
I haven't gotten any.
Okay, but we can talk about the real elephant in the room. It's definitely the witch Santa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh crazy.
So cool.
Crazy cursed looking.
It's so crazy.
I love it.
It's
Yeah.
the witch.
I love it.
It's
But
good.
it's
I mean, they
Santa.
made the hat
Yeah.
separate so they could just mold it in red.
Yeah, it looks
They have
so
the
good.
villager body there.
That's fantastic. Super cool. Super unique.
Yeah, wild. Yeah, we also got another stray there again without the cloth piece.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
surprising. Drowned, snow golem, pretty standard looking zombie. The polar bear also appearing in this, and a regular creeper,
Yeah.
and then like a arctic fox kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like the little micro builds too. You get a little micro iron golem.
I know.
micro
That's kind of
little
cool.
micro kind of village builds. There's a village. There's a nether portal.
There's a bunch of microbiomes basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so interesting kind of mix of scales and creatures and things. I think this is cool.
I think it's great for the first one.
Yeah, for sure.
I like it.
Right.
Very neat.
Very cool. I mean, real quick, see what everyone thinks.
Is that
My
your
my
favorite?
boy Babu finally got some love. Thank
Oh.
you.
Yeah, Babu. Or
Oh,
some
that's correct,
Yeah.
because you probably didn't recognize him because of the red eyes.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good one, Ben.
Yeah. Can you tell what is on the gold coin thingy?
They're the larger galleons that I think appeared
Is that the Harry
in
Potter one?
the Harry Potter one. Yeah. What did the larger galleons appear in? Was it in the Gringotts Bank?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
what
I mean, there's the small 1x1s, and
Yeah.
then this is like the
Yeah.
3x3.
those came in green guy.
larger size.
It just looked like more of the.
They're like almost like
All right.
size, but not quite.
Now we did talk about our Star Wars Advent calendar, but now we're going to talk about all the Star Wars sets that we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
All of them.
Do it.
Yeah.
One set, but a
This came
good
out of
set.
nowhere.
I don't think we had any rumors for
No,
this.
I have
And
not
they
heard
just said, "Stop right there."
Uh-huh.
Stop right there.
Stab it. Stab it.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's cool that we got a BD1 droid buildable, but the fact that it got the stab as well to make it a bigger set.
Not
Yeah.
BD1.
Did I say
You
that?
said BD1.
Oh,
just
whoops.
B1.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, seen too many BD ones.
Uh-huh.
This is so cool. This
Yeah.
looks awesome.
I mean, the only criticism I've seen is like with the head, but at this scale, I don't think there's anything different.
I
they
think
could
they
have
did
done
well
with
with it,
I
yeah.
think it looks
Yeah.
very good. This is $140 coming July 1st.
Wow.
Also available.
That's
for
a weird
order.
time.
1,088 pieces.
It looks really cool.
That looks
Yes.
so
I mean,
good.
I think this would have been a good buildable figure on its own.
Right.
But yeah,
But they
this
upgraded
is
by adding
Yeah.
that.
crazy. And then you get the standalone like
Right.
minifigure
I
skin
like
one there
that,
to
yeah.
the side with it. So this is more kind of in whatever you want to call the line of like other droids, like they did the probe droid, they did the bigger like BD1, BB8,
R2D2, the ones with the
R2D2.
plaques.
The ones with the plaques with the studs around the side for whatever reason, those always come with like the minifigure version,
Right.
as opposed to like UCS sets, which have the plaque that's completely smooth out to the edge. So I don't know what we're calling this series. I don't think it really has a name, but
Yes.
here's another great one of those.
All right, now Speed Champions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We've got
that was the only new Star Wars thing we had.
Yeah, that's
I guess we talked about
We've
everything
talked about
else already.
everything
Both
else.
the Moon and the Darth Maul mech.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So there are 4 new sets, 3 singles and 1 double pack. The
Mhm.
single pack is a Bugatti, and then I'm just stalling until you pull
Yeah,
it
that's fine.
Yeah.
up.
Only cars.
Bugatti.
Bugatti. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna butcher this. Cento Dieci.
That's
Sports
close enough.
That's exactly.
$27 as standard. Those have not yet been subjected to price hikes. August 1st, 291 pieces. Nice looking minifigure with that one as well. What do we got next?
This one.
Lime green Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat sports car, $27. Same, August 1st, 390 pieces. Bright light orange Porsche 911 GT3 RS supercar, $27, 348 pieces.
Mhm.
And the 2-pack Lamborghini Revuelto and Huracan STO, $50, August 1st, 607 pieces.
Sweet.
Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they always,
Fast card.
I mean, they look good, as they always do.
Yeah.
Speed
Mhm.
Champions is rarely one that I'm disappointed in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad they still have not changed price, at least recently, for a little while.
Dude,
But I'm
heck
sure
yeah,
they're
Ben
going
Cosby.
to pretty soon. 27 or 26.99 to 29.99 will not be a crazy jump, and I would expect it here in the near future.
27 is already a jump. They used to be 20
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
used to a long time ago, but they've
Yeah.
been 27 for a little
Right.
while.
for a few years, yeah. Now, this isn't Speed Champions or even Lego, but we got to talk about the elephant.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
we should talk about
Yeah.
that.
This is the Mattel Brick Shop's first wave of sets,
Mm-hmm.
which are all cars,
Yeah.
branded with Hot Wheels, which is really cool because every set comes with an exclusive Hot Wheels car,
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
and that is really cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's something that they can do and no one else can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see here by the size of the Hot Wheel cars, there's different sizes here. So the top left one is very much like Speed Champions scale, as well as this second red one down.
Mhm.
And then you've got a couple like the orange truck at the bottom, the green vehicle, or no, the green was more Speed Champions, but the orange truck, the white car, and then the red one right across from it are all kind of a medium scale.
Mm-hmm.
And then the top right has
Creator
the
expert.
yeah, like really big scale, which it looks fantastic.
That
All
one-
of these look
The
good.
dark blue on the top right is the one that I've seen the most about, like
Right.
actual videos of people like unboxing it and building it.
That's like the big flagship one of the wave.
Yeah.
The orange truck, honestly, is pretty awesome.
I like that.
It's really
Yeah, surfboard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. So I think these could sell really well, and I like them a lot. So if
Yeah.
the quality's good, these are fantastic.
I haven't really heard any complaints yet about like the quality of the bricks. The only things that I've seen people saying is that there's a lot of like really kind of specialty molded pieces to basically just get the shaping exactly right, as opposed to like finding creative solutions using more standardized parts. So in that sense, it feels a little bit more like building a model kit
Right.
than Legos. I mean, you're building up the chassis of the
Yeah.
car, and like that's all standard part.
Yeah,
But then you get like really specialized
curved.
like
pieces
all the
and
curved
such.
pieces, the windshields, the taillights, and everything is kind of all pieces made to
Yeah.
look exactly like the car. So you get a better looking finished product, but as a result of a lot of specialty pieces.
Then Kazi says very interesting to see what they're doing. I don't think Lego's in any trouble.
Yeah,
In my
not
opinion,
yet anyway.
I
Yeah.
hope that it,
Competition's good.
right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I hope that it does super well.
Yeah.
And makes Lego have to go, oh crap, we have to step up our game and stop
Yeah.
giving stupid sets to us and give
Yeah.
us what we want.
Yeah.
Maybe more printed pieces instead of stickers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I hope that's what it does, is it drives
Healthy
Lego to
competition.
get better.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, City.
City.
Bulldozer. This is good.
Cool.
Any construction sets are always fantastic, and this one especially is a really good one. Kids are gonna love this.
Yeah, I
That's
like
so
anything
great.
in this new bright light orange
Yeah.
color scheme.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they are continuing it. It's called the Yellow Bulldozer, which is what the rumor had said, but thank goodness it's not.
Yeah.
It's in that bright light orange color. $65, August 1st, 682 pieces. The brick built like
Yeah,
scoop
sick.
now on
Looks
front of
awesome.
this.
So cool.
Incredible. It's using those kind of like inverted new like 2x6 sort of curve slope pieces. I'm trying to remember if it's like the ramp piece from the
It might be,
studs
yeah.
things or if it's just a curve slope. It also looks like on the grill on the front there, we get that new like chain link fence
Oh, that
piece,
is
but in
nice.
black.
Yeah.
Whereas previously it was in kind of that
Yeah.
pearl color. Looks like you're probably
the
going to get
side,
at least
too.
3 of them in
Yeah.
a set because I see one on the front and one on the close side there. So I imagine there's one on the other side. Minifigures look good too. It looks like the torso's in that kind of reddish orange
Yep.
color as well. And then we got a Brick Dad VA.
That's so true.
He's got his glasses and his mustache,
Like him.
his hard
Yeah.
hat with his hair there. So
That's
this
good.
is totally the
Yeah.
T-Bell. This is 100%
T-Bell.
the Brick Dad VA.
Oh my god, that's so great.
Sig fig there, so you can get one of those. The foreman there.
Yeah. Now we have another construction set, but not quite construction because it's the tow truck, but there's a construction vehicle being towed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sort of.
Yeah. So it's just a truck with a bed, but it's in that same.
Yeah,
bright
and it's
light
got that logo. They did like the elephant logo, like in
Mhm.
the style of, I guess it's the Caterpillar logo. Is that
Yeah.
same kind of visual style?
Yeah,
So,
they have it on all of these.
Mhm.
so kind of does fit in that line.
Yeah.
Sort of in the same way that I think the city tower had like the big crane that was also in bright
Yeah.
light orange, so it kind of sort of counts.
And then the
but
tow
it's
truck
great.
itself is orange and it looks
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's great. The wrecker. I like it.
Yeah.
Next up is the Arctic truck.
Yes,
Oh.
we had seen the train before, but this was the other one we had rumored, the Arctic Explorer Science Lab truck.
Big thing with this is the Wolfpack Beastmaster came with an exclusive wolf, and now there's 2 of them in this set, which I think is fine. I'm
Seems to be
completely down.
great as far as I can tell.
Yeah, so I think that's awesome that they're including those in more sets.
Yeah,
And 2 of them. So
looks great.
Yep.
You get a nice little sort of a half-track snowmobile thing over there. This is a big,
it's
beefy
beefy,
truck.
yeah. This is
$120. Yeah, just over 1,064 pieces. A lot of minifigs, a lot of nice parts here. So it looks great.
Train station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the one we saw the sort of like
Yeah.
stuff in the background, but this is
Not very exciting.
yeah,
He's all right.
a little lackluster compared to what we were expecting. Look at the pigeons, Randy.
The pigeons are
Oh,
great.
no.
I'm surprised they didn't
Coming in
cover the
and
front of the
stuff.
building in white streaks.
I know, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have
Ugh.
to do these with the rest of the animals.
Ew.
There's like some nice stylistic choices going on here. I like the color palette. You got like some nougat and tan and dark blue, but there's just not a lot
Yeah.
going on here.
It's not too.
It's only 752 pieces, so
There's no train with it, so that kind of.
Yeah.
yeah.
Train
You get the
station
track
battery.
and this like dinky little like repair vehicle.
Yeah.
It's like a cherry picker on the back
Yeah.
of a little cab that can drive on the tracks. So yeah, I don't know, kind of cool.
Something.
Another set here from City is the custom police garage. This one's kind of cool. This will be really fun to play with for kids.
It looks like a Speed Champions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
great.
there's 4 different ways you can convert it. You can convert it with different wheels. There's the street wheels. Then you've got like snow mountain wheels. Then you've got
And then hovering.
yeah, bro. So you
Yeah.
can fly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
And then-
Back to the Future DeLorean.
And then skis as
Yeah.
well.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So you've got all kinds of terrains.
Snow skis, high speed.
This will be really fun to play with. Kids
Uh,
will love this.
I
I should
love
have
it.
to show you.
I like that, yeah.
Some of the other pictures.
What am I looking for? The car with the
Yeah,
different
see,
things
there
on
you
it.
go.
Yeah,
See, you
Oh,
get,
yeah.
like,
I was just looking at the. There's a symbol on the wall.
Yeah.
right, exactly.
It's the green and
You
yellow.
got air, mountain.
Hovercraft.
$55 for this one. This is a little steep. August
I mean,
1st.
it is almost 500 parts.
489 parts. Yeah, they've done like custom garage kind of things like this before.
It's neat. It's
Yeah.
neat. It's something different.
Yeah.
Talk about something different.
Yeah.
Look,
Now for something completely different.
Different, yeah.
air ambulance.
Emergency
Something
air
hospital
ambulance
related.
airplane. Yep.
Oh,
A lot of nice neon yellow.
They're still sticking with this color scheme, and I still don't know if I like it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
The
just very
turquoise
different.
and
The turquoise I like. The
It's a
neon
little
yellow
more
throws me off,
European
but, you know,
than
Yeah.
it is kind of American.
right.
It
Yeah.
appears to be a new piece for this stairs on the airplane.
Oh,
the,
yeah,
like
that
the
is
door
kinda
hatch that opens.
Yeah.
with
I
stairs
didn't
on the
notice
inside.
that.
Yeah, a pretty specific piece, but
Yeah.
cool to see new molds nonetheless in city sets.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have a police boat,
Yep.
which
That's
does float.
Boat.
They
Yes.
made
Wow.
very clear on the box that you know it floats.
Because they always make it very clear when it doesn't.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
This is also nice. We get a little sand green boat.
sand green dinghy.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Very
I
nice.
think have they changed the dinghy mold too? This looks
Yeah,
different.
it is different. They
Yeah.
changed it.
Mhm.
Decent set. Nothing crazy. How much is this?
This is $35.
That's pretty good.
264 pieces.
It's mostly just the boat hole. So,
Mhm.
here is we already looked at the Arctic train, but here's the full layout. So you do get track to the whole thing, and then
Yeah.
you can put the mountain here, so you can actually have it going through, and you can power it up. It does come with the remote control and power up functions,
Nice.
which is very cool.
Very
Excellent.
cool.
As it should.
Just real quick, I don't think we got a picture of it, but there's another little police motorcycle.
Yeah, I
and
did
it's
get that.
$10, so whatever. You
Yeah.
can go look it up if you can. All right, here we go. We got to keep rolling.
Yeah.
We got to get
And Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Thestrals.
That's trolls.
These are very good. These are very
Yeah, this is crazy. I love the wings
Yeah,
on
the
these.
wings are crazy. Randy's definitely getting this.
$70, 548
wings.
pieces.
Yeah, the wings look good.
So
I
spooky.
put one of those in my little spooky
Mhm.
I
lamp.
don't know why they did like a little pumpkin and a tree branch. They should have done like a piece of steak and the apple that
Mhm.
Luna throws to them. I don't know. Whatever.
Womp womp.
They look crazy. This is insane.
Yeah.
Next.
This is the book nook. We already looked at it, but
Yeah.
this is the box. This is what it looks like. Looks
$100
cooler with the boxes there, but
Wait,
or the books.
still
yeah.
not one.
Yeah.
It's not a book nook. Okay.
Book of
It's
Months.
called Book Nook, though. They call
But that's
it
not book nook.
name
They're
is officially
bookends,
called.
though.
Yeah, because it wouldn't make sense if you put them.
Wait, you're right. It does say
together.
book nook, but that's definitely book
It's
ends.
bookends.
Yeah, they're bookends.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
But it still
They
doesn't.
just need to describe it correctly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, anyway, lost in translation. Book of Monsters. We got an upgrade. So
Book
first
Monsters.
monster.
Okay, that's different.
Yes. This is one we got
It's like a
a
gift
gift
with
with purchase a long time ago, 2019 or 18.
Mhm.
This is finally an upgrade. It's bigger. It's got more parts in it. Looks pretty cool.
$60, 518 pieces, and a
Wow.
little molded one down there. So
Yeah,
mouth
molded
sort of
ones
thing.
too.
before it was in like nougat or something.
The tongue is weird, but I like the book.
Yeah, that's what it's got. It's got these weird like teeth.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
little bookmark was the tongue.
Yeah.
So it's a decent set.
Yep.
Yep.
And now, for everyone's favorite Harry Potter set,
What?
Fox the Phoenix.
Oh.
Whoa. We knew this was gonna be bad, folks, but
This is really bad. He looks like he has no
$5.
wings. He's
Did
shredded.
you run it through a
I mean,
Minecraft
it's-
filter?
it's the baby one. It's like right after he's been reborn.
But it's not
man,
good.
this is bad.
Yeah, and
Although
then,
there's an even more baby.
what is that? And they tried to put the Sword of Gryffindor and the sorting hat in here, and they just shouldn't have.
I don't know who said this needed to be 300 pieces.
Yeah.
Someone who.
Someone $23. $23 June 1st. Next.
Yeah.
All right, that is all for Harry Potter.
Yeah.
On to dreams.
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 Now let's take our shark ship.
This
and
is
submarine.
cool. This is
this
cool.
is very cool.
Yeah.
This looks like the Penguin submarine or something on
Uh-huh.
steroids. This is crazy. Cool minifigs.
The
That's
big
pretty cool.
Mars
Yeah.
thing, actually.
That face on there is cool.
Next.
Yep.
Well, hang on. $150, 1,413 pieces.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great pieces too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
A lot of great stuff going on here.
Mhm.
Mateo's spray paint truck.
Yeah, another very unique
Yeah.
one.
And more.
We got these
colorful
tires.
wheels. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think these are like the more transparent green that we saw in the what was it in? Was it a previous Dream set?
Yeah, it was also.
This looks to be a little more opaque, but I don't know if that's just because of the rendering.
Pretty crazy.
Giant
And
paint
The
cans.
truck
Yeah.
is insane, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, wild.
Yeah.
How much?
$100, 929 pieces.
It's quite interesting.
Mhm.
Next.
This
That-
Zoe's time owl.
Okay.
Time owl? What's a time owl?
That thing.
It's got
hang
it's got
on.
a clock.
Back
on
up.
its chest.
Sorry, back up to the paint can real quick.
Oh, yep.
We got Dr.
Oh,
Oz's
yeah, here we go.
little monkey guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll be getting the dark blue helmet and air tanks, which is something we're also going to keep tabs on today.
Yeah.
We already talked about shields, but we'll also be talking about a few different space things. So
Cause-
we already got the torso and build a mini
Right.
rig, so we'll
Yeah.
finally be able to properly complete that.
which is great. Officially, full new color.
Also, did you get a close up of this?
I didn't, but
Okay.
I'll show it off. I'll show it off in this.
Mateo has this
one.
crazy like slime cape hood. Yeah, go ahead and hit that then, and then we'll come back to the other one. This crazy new like slime cape hood.
all
Yeah.
one mold.
Combo mold. He's also got a transparent leg now, so I don't know. I guess he and Z Blob
I'd say did they combine?
co-morphized. Yeah, I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't really want to know. Also, the set is insane, by the way. The brain mech,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty cool. Love the colors, and I love this like pixeled piece
Digital.
coming off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also looks like it's sucking someone's brain.
It's the brain of one of the little dreamlings. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Which
I've
is
kind of lost the
freaky.
plot a little bit here with dreams. I stopped watching this
I
show,
don't
but
care, honestly.
they're definitely up to some shenanigans there.
Yeah.
Time
here
Owl
for it.
is here still.
Yes,
Daniel.
Time Owl,
Yeah.
$30.
Okay. Yeah.
August 1st, 359
And
pieces.
there's
Whatever.
a little gremlin taking a
A dog?
dog.
Uh-huh.
A cat? No, I don't know.
Dog.
I think it's a kitten.
Yes,
The
it
tail's
is,
coming
yeah.
out. Yeah, it's a little kitten.
I will say all these crazy gladiator helmets are amazing.
Yeah.
And there's in several of the
Still the
sets.
same two from the last wave. You get the white and the red.
And our last dreams is Fire Chameleon.
Yep, that's something. That's something.
This has also got the
Yeah.
digital piece coming out in
As the tongue,
Mhm.
trans orange.
orange, and then
Yeah.
there is a fart cloud coming off the back in trans green.
That's yeah, weird. I don't know why it's a rocket propelled fire chameleon, but
Yeah.
that's what it is.
It's
'Cause
quite
it's
interesting.
Dreamland. You're in Dreamland.
$55, 443 pieces. Again, the dreamlings are being enslaved here, I guess, and having their dream juice sucked out of their heads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but these gladiator figs look crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So those are gonna get used for something.
All right. And I believe I don't know. Did we hear that this was the last of the dream sets? Was that confirmed?
I have no idea.
This may be potentially your final.
I neither
pick.
know nor care.
Okay. Next.
There's a Disney set here. This is the 101 Dalmatian set. No, we talked about the other
The
one.
other one. This is it's a 2-pack.
Yeah.
This is a smaller 2-pack with the TV is really good.
Yeah.
Oh, because I thought I remember talking about the TV before.
Nope, you're crazy, Daniel.
All right.
This is good. This is probably
It was just that we
this is
saw it.
$35.
Sure.
That,
Yep.
Am I right?
Can't find it. I don't know.
In that case, it's $50.
Oh, were you just guessing?
Yeah,
I have actually
yeah.
that information.
Complete guess.
I don't know. I can't find it. I don't have it.
All right, it's not real.
Sorry, folks. Don't have it.
We don't know how much.
Made it up.
It's-
All right, on to the next Ninjago.
Yep.
Freaking fire,
Django.
Yeah.
Fire Knight Mech. This is another
Look
one
at
of
that.
the Ninjago Legends, which is apparently going to be an anime show.
Oh.
Which
Yes,
there's a trailer on YouTube.
2D style. So Monkey Kid
Crazy.
drawing to a close, much to the chagrin of Garrett. He's very
Mhm.
upset about it. But for some reason, Ninjago's turning into Monkey Kid. I guess because they realized that
I don't know.
animation style works so well.
I think
But
they're just doing.
it's a little bit of insult to injury, I think, for Monkey Kid fans.
I honestly, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on, but this is
That
so
looks
cool.
so
Fire
cool.
Knight Mech, $120, available for pre-order. Will shipping from June 1st. This one's coming
This-
sooner. 996 pieces.
An incredible display piece.
Mhm.
Especially like him shoving the blades down the throat of that creature. Is insane.
Yeah, the action stand here is crazy.
Oh man, I definitely want this. It's super cool.
Mhm.
This with that green dragon we've already
I want
talked
the
about.
I
dragon.
remember Reese knew something about this minifigure.
I have no idea who that is. Reese knows a little bit more about the drug.
Yeah, the blade.
I know the blade piece is insane.
Next.
This is really cool. Kai's
That's
motorcycle
fun.
speed chase.
Is it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
But the
$10.
But
Fun.
this is a good picture of the spectral God.
Dragonian.
Yes, which looks
Spectral
really
Dragonian.
cool.
Yeah.
You also can see that blade piece that Kai is holding, kind of going off the back there. That seems to be in several of the sets. It's a very cool mold. This has a trans red blade. The one in the Fire Mech was just like a metallic gray.
Mm-hmm.
That's in several of these sets, though, as you'll see.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably $10.
It is $10.
Aaron's Spinjitzu Battle Mech. So this is another one of those mechs that can, if you want to be strange and take them apart and mix them together, you can.
$23.
And
13 pieces.
this is another spectral Dragonian, but with the like ghost blade
Yeah.
thing,
I
which
was
is
hoping
really
for
cool.
more like of a satin kind of color scheme, but they've just kind of done like an aqua and
Right.
transparent light blue kind of ghost
So
outfit.
it is neat.
Next.
We're on to the Master Dragon. So we
Mhm.
got Master Eagle. in the last wave or two ago, a few ago. And this is the other one that was paired with him in Dragon's Rising.
Yep.
Rontu and Egalt.
$50.
Well,
381 pieces.
this one comes with Zart, I think is his name, which is just one of the 5 Forbidden 5. That's their name.
Yeah,
I almost said
crazy
Furious
mold
5,
and like
not
all the
completely.
chains like wrapped around his
Right.
torso.
They're all insane, but you can
Mhm.
see there Lloyd has the large blade piece again. So
Yep.
seems to be a thing.
The tail is kind of like a new like smoky piece.
Oh, that is-
seeing that in a bunch of different
Oh,
colors as
yeah,
well.
that's last week we talked about the Temple Bounty, and
Yeah.
that had those in white.
Yes, which white
Yeah.
is obviously gonna be probably the best color
Yeah.
for that for just doing smoke trails.
This is just hilarious. Rogue's mech and Dragon Rider. He's literally in a mech riding a dragon.
Yeah,
Which is-
Yeah.
Just wild to me.
$75, 584 pieces.
This comes with another one of the Forbidden 5, and I forget if this is knocked or
No, this is mid legs.
This
which
is a lady.
kind of interesting also.
I forget her name. She's the sister of. No, this is
Okay,
Driggs.
next.
It might be Driggs. I don't know.
We have time for you to remember the names,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah.
This is quite interesting. Ninja combat vehicle. It's all red color scheme, but it actually looks really cool. These huge tires are crazy. It's-
$100. Those are the same tires from the Lunar Rover,
Yes.
I think, with that
I
technology.
believe so.
561 pieces, $100.
Fantastic. And the last one I have here is the Lloyd's Mech Jet, which we've seen very blurry pictures of, but here's clear pictures.
Did we talk about Temple Bounty last week?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
It,
And
it
the
leaked
Guardian
right
Dragon.
as we were talking.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right.
So a couple more spectral dragonians here, and then one of the main bad guys as well. I forget who that is.
$110.
It's like this one only comes in this set. It's the mummy version.
1,112 pieces.
Very cool. That
You
is
get those big swords again, which we haven't seen in
Yeah,
a while.
those
The
are
like
very
cyber
nice.
swords. I can't tell if this is just bright light yellow.
It
if
looks
it's
like
just
it.
an
They don't
opaque
look
color.
translucent. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever gotten those in an opaque color before.
That is all for Ninjago,
Great.
Good.
except for this. Polybag.
Whatever, man.
Look, polybag. Also Santa.
Sure.
Freaky.
Scary Santa.
A couple creator sets. We have a new sky
Italy.
postcard. This is Italy or Italia,
Yes.
which is
Get
cool.
the
that they
interchangeable
gave
titles
it.
there.
Looks good.
Nice little backdrop. Kind
I
of what I
don't-
was expecting.
I don't
think we
see
talked
any
about it
reason for
last week.
Italians to be upset about this, like the Australians were.
Hopefully not. You got
Yeah.
Leaning Tower Pisa. You've got Venice there. I'm not sure what's on the right. I don't know. I don't.
Heck yeah,
Italian
Morgan.
towns as well.
Morgan said coming soon in Ninjago, a dragon in a mech.
Oh,
All
now you're talking.
right.
Now you're onto something.
That's right.
$15, same postcard price, 189 pieces.
Couple-
June 1st.
Birthday cake, letters, numbers.
Yeah,
And-
the numbering.
Yeah,
That's
and
kind
then
of
an
interesting.
elephant.
Yeah. I don't even know what to search.
Baby
No,
elephant.
don't even worry about
Yeah.
them. So these exist. If you're interested, you can find them.
Elephant, baby elephant in the sky.
Oh, that's
I
this.
fly twice as high. $30. Just take a look inside a book. 402 pieces. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Birthday cake. I don't know. Whatever.
Space Baby.
Yeah. Oh man, this is good. I like this a lot.
This
This
is-
pretty cake is $15.
Nice.
This is a gift with purchase though.
Right,
The
Space Baby.
the space baby. I don't
Yeah.
know that we have information about that.
I don't think
yet.
we do,
Let
but
me
it looks
pop back over here.
fantastic.
Quick.
Oh man, I'm just hoping a bunch of stuff isn't leaking right now.
We are
I've been trying to-
furiously
I'm
searching
looking,
here
yeah.
today, folks.
Yeah.
Furious.
Scaled astronaut mid-May gift with purchase. We did know that, but we don't have a price threshold yet as far as I
Very
can
cool. Next,
tell.
it's time to get friendly. Here is a picture of all the friend sets that leaked. We are
Yeah.
not going to show all of them because there's way too
Oh my
many.
gosh. Sorry.
So if you want to find more information on these, you can go look them up.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Lemur Bricks.
Yeah, there's a lot on here. We are going to show several
There's
of the good ones.
one, yeah, that I particularly wanted to talk about.
Well, we'll see if I have it or not. Here's the first one I have, which is the comic book and
The
game
game
shop.
Yeah, this one.
This, as you can see in the front left, there is a mini doll here holding a sword and a shield, and that shield is also that Zelda shape
Correct.
Yes.
And
with
it's the
a
kind of-
unicorn print on it.
Unicorn.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah.
One other thing of note in here, there is another classic space helmet in this,
Oh, yeah.
in the
I
turquoise
see
color,
that, yeah.
which supposedly should also be coming in the prize
That's the
machine.
one that's
So unless they do something dumb again, which I wouldn't put past them, and they put the spaceman in there with not
motorcycle
the
helmet.
helmet. Well, no, I don't think they do the motorcycle helmet, but they just like give him a hairpiece or something, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, you got to go buy the front set."
They could do that. I
Yeah,
could do
they're really kind of gamifying this whole classic spaceman colors thing. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, a lot of cool stuff going on.
Yeah, it's a neat set actually. There's a lot of good details. I really like the gosh, the game controller man.
Game controller
Look.
man.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's like
oh
the
yes, yeah,
mascot.
Yeah.
Scott, yeah.
All right, the next Friends set we're going to talk about is the bungalow. No, it's the Family Holiday Beach Resort. I thought this was really cool the way they did the roof on this, like little shack thing, using the. Gosh, I can't. I've spoke too much. Roller coaster track piece.
Yes, yeah.
Looks really good. Next, we have.
Why these aren't all in here?
It's fine.
Oh, sorry, there it is. Family Vacation Beach Resort, $130, 1,140 pieces.
The next one is beside that, the Plant Cafe and Flower Shop. This also is just a pretty neat one. We might have talked about this already.
I think we did see pictures of this one already because I remember talking about that roof
Yeah,
line.
number two. How much
Yeah.
is that?
$100, 1,138 pieces.
Nice. And then there is a Travel Boat Adventure. This is a pretty cool big sail piece. So
Quite
I
a
thought
big-
this was this
Yeah,
cool to
nice
look at.
catamaran style,
Yeah.
just like coming off the side.
Yeah, they really like to send people into the ocean.
$75, 685 pieces.
Mhm.
And the last one I have a picture of is just this one's just very interesting. It looks like a party. Dress up party.
Party
Yes.
with unicorn and fairy.
That's the
Uh,
name of the set.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get Chunky Kitty again in there.
Oh, churro with a
$40.
mustache.
Churro with the
With a
mustache.
Mustache and monocle.
He's
That's-
dapper.
That
dapper.
is awesome.
Holy churro.
That's amazing.
Okay, that's all I need. That's all I needed.
$40, 261 pieces.
So
Not
those are
great.
all standouts. If you want to find more friends, they should all be on Lego.com.
Yeah, there's Cat
Yeah.
Birthday Party and Treehouse, $30. Friendship Movie Night, $15. That's the one with the little projector in it. Panda Sanctuary Animal Care, $30. Pony Ranch and Stable, $70. Music Store and Apartment, $50. There's
a lot.
tons of them. Just go take a look.
Mario is the same thing. There are 6 new Mario sets here being released.
Mario.
You've got, let's see if I can read, Prince Florian and Castle Bowser. I don't know who Prince Florian is.
I don't know, man.
Bowser's also got green, like he's Luigi. I don't really know what's going on.
I don't know. These are not on Lego.com either, so we're a little bit out to dry here.
Yeah, nice. Well,
There was so much news this week. We
There
couldn't
is
really
so
get
much.
on it.
Bowser's Castle as well, which is a Mario Kart set with Mario or Bowser and then Yoshi. Then there's also another Party at Toads, just a normal set, and then another Camp Toads or something like Camper Toad.
I got Euro
Yeah.
prices at least. Okay, Prince Florian and Castle Bowser, $100. Interactive Lego Mario and Standard Cart. Did we
Yep,
talk about that one?
that's right.
$50. Party at Toad's House.
Yep.
Upper left hand corner, $30. Captain Toad's Camp, upper right, $15. Sorry, again, these are Euros prices, so I'm not sure that they're 100% accurate. Bowser's Castle. Why is that one on here twice? No. Okay, they're just both 100. They're the same price. The floating one and the other one. And then Wario and King Boo.
Yeah, that's a pretty fun one.
Yeah, new Wario's.
Wario with the pink car.
$50.
Pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will say the Mario Kart sets are growing on me a little bit. I mean, I'm getting over the
Yeah,
fact that there's
they're
no
kinda
minifigs.
Yeah.
Right, and they're not the like interactive ones anymore. They're
Yeah, the
different.
Wario looks a lot better than the Mario that's the interactive.
Mhm.
So yep, and then gift with purchase possibly is the spiny shell, which is I don't know why it's called spiny shell. This is a blue shell.
It's
It's
a
wreck
that
your
everyone calls it
dreams.
the blue shell.
It's going to wreck your dreams, people.
Yeah.
We all know how this works.
234 pieces coming in May.
The most insane thing.
Possibly insiders
Yeah.
report. It may not.
Oh,
be,
insider,
Yeah.
not gift with purchase.
But the box doesn't say. It doesn't have like the.
So it's probably not a
It doesn't
gift
say
with
limited
purchase.
edition or anything. So yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know.
Uh,
That looks good though.
But
Yeah.
this
Small.
a confirmed insider reward. It's
That
elephants.
was so bad.
Why would you waste our viewers' time with this?
All right. And
Well,
next.
Oh, we didn't want to talk about.
No, we're good.
It's
Next.
2,000 insider.
What is that? What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Elephant, and it wants to hold you.
Why does its fingers look
I
like
know,
that?
right? There's so many things
Why
wrong.
does it have
Just
hands?
Nobody use your points on that.
I
I'm
don't-
sorry.
Yeah, we don't recommend this. Clear picture of the shuttle carrier aircraft.
That's
Looks
cool.
fantastic. And what's really cool is you get a plaque for both of these, so you can get the specs on either vehicle.
Yeah, that's cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
I like
I
that
like
they
the side
included
by
that.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One Sonic set, which is Knuckles versus Dr. Eggman Egg Crusher mech. So another Eggman and Knuckles figure. Nothing exciting, just smaller set, probably
Yeah.
$40.
Sorry, shuttle carrier aircraft. I think we've talked about before, but
Yes.
it's $230, 2,417 pieces.
Cool.
Mhm.
So that's literally it from Sonic. There's nothing else to talk about.
Our boy Knuckles here, Guardian Mech.
35? No, that's
no, sorry, that's the wrong
that's
one.
different. That's already that's it.
That
45.
$45, 350 pieces. And you'll be able to get that one on August 1st.
And since it's Wednesday,
My
Okay.
dudes.
we'll talk about
Oh yeah. Oh, this is
the black. What is it? The black
Black Dahlia.
dahlia flower.
Yeah.
This is.
Oh, it's so
I don't know
good.
anything about this.
This
But
is
this
a
is very,
set.
Yeah.
very
I'm sorry.
cool. Yeah, this
Oh
looks
my
very,
gosh, I
very neat.
love it.
I like the base, it's like a Nevermore Academy thing on there
Yeah.
too, with
It's
all the
really,
windows and
it's
stuff.
really cool.
Get more of those black flowers down in
So
the base.
cool. It's so pretty.
Really
Like
nice.
so pretty.
Yep. The only notable new piece I'm seeing here is the quarter tile in what looks to be like the satin transparent purple color.
Yeah.
Kind of the same as those
Which is
crystal
so
from
pretty.
City.
Yeah.
Yep. How many of these you're gonna get this for sure? Right?
Oh, definitely.
August 1st. You'll be able to get that
Definitely.
one for $28 with
Nice.
358.
That's very nice. Actually.
Yeah.
It's a good
Mhm.
price. Animal Crossing is our last theme here, which is 1, 2, 3 sets here. I don't know what they say. Those are very small. You're gonna have to tell me what these are called.
Trying.
A little faster, Daniel. His little
Okay,
fingers.
Blathers Museum.
What? Bladder Museum?
Blathers Museum collection. Here.
So about this real
This
quick.
was a notable absence, I think, from Animal Crossing. The museum is like a big part.
Is
of
it?
It's like where you put all
So,
your collectibles.
there-
Blathers the owl.
Everyone in Animal Crossing is animals, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So
Where
if you
going?
had an animal skeleton on display,
Hey man. All right. We don't.
that's
Exactly.
kind of freaky, you know.
Just tell me you got a close up of this.
I didn't. I forgot
Oh
about
my
that.
gosh.
Yeah.
All right. RR Slugger already posted a video because he's going crazy because in both the museum and in the smaller one, Goldie's Cozy House,
I'll try to find
there
it.
is a new mold. Joe's going to try and find a picture of it. So I'll delay and talk
Just
about
talk
other
about
things.
the other stuff.
There's a new pear mold, which is cool. Looks like it fits in kind of with the existing apple mold.
Yeah.
It's got that bar in the leaf, but it looks like there's actually an anti-stud connection on the bottom of it, so you can stick it to things, unlike with the apple, which was always kind of an issue. The middle size set here was the Creative Houses Seasons of Fun. So again, just getting more houses where you can get more of those new windows and doors pieces in different colors and shapes there. Lots of new great minifigs as well. A few new molds as those. There's a fox character. I'm not sure what their name is. Lots of new printed parts as well. There's like a shipping crate there with the Animal Crossing kind of logo on it. More pears in that set on the pear tree. How you coming there, Joe?
There you go.
Here, wait, hang on. Yes, live slug reaction. I mean, it's technically a snail because it has a shell, but you plop that shell off there and you got yourself a slug, baby. But Blather's Museum Collection is $80 with 543 pieces. Creative Houses Seasons of Fun is $90 with 814 pieces. So actually, that's the biggest one of the line. And then the Goldie's Cozy House is the smallest one at $23 with 149 pieces. And all of these are going to be coming out August 1st.
Very cool. Slight update on Buildable Toothless. Confirmed coming July 1st. $80, 784 parts. Very excited to see what that looks like.
It's gonna be great or bad. I don't think there's gonna be anything in the middle. It's
Correct.
just gonna be
It
really
will
good or
either
really
be
bad.
great or
And I want really good.
I also want good. I didn't realize that I didn't upload all the pictures, so we got a few more to talk about.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, I'm also going through here to make sure that we didn't miss anything.
So
Let's talk about Minecraft.
That's what I'm about to say.
Okay.
So we'll start with, I guess that one's a tricky
Yeah,
one.
do this one.
This is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Inman Tower.
Yeah, this is neat.
Very cool.
$100 August 1st, 867 pieces. Again, seeing that potentially new enchanting table. I don't know if we've seen that before or not. We also have an Endermite for maybe the first time ever. It's like a little 4-piece build.
I didn't
these little
know
purple
that existed.
tile. Endermites just kind of happen when you throw ender pearls. Sometimes it's just like a random low chance, and they're this little purple thing that just kind of follows you around and tries to attack you, but you can just kill him pretty easily.
Nice.
You get a couple of them in here.
Yeah, this is
One's
a cool. This is a cool build. I like this.
I like that he's got like all the like the nylium and I forget what the other one's called, like kind of growing all over.
Right.
There. The nether wart, I guess. I'm sorry, I can't remember the exact names. All right. What else do we have?
Next one is the Pillager Outpost and Ravager.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a good build for
pretty
the pillager out.
That's fun.
I like.
Always
this.
good to get another naturally generating structure, which we don't get as often anymore because there aren't that many of them, and they've done most of them. But this looks really good. You get the kind of cage there to go with it as well. This one is $80, August 1st, 665 pieces.
Next one is the Warden Encounter. Is this our first time getting a Warden?
We have had the warden.
I thought we
before.
had.
I
yeah.
don't know if the design has changed or not. I mean, at face value, it appears to be the same. It's using those same pieces for the
Mhm.
like antler things, but
Yeah.
it's possible that some other minor differences have changed. There's a golden carrot in this set, which is very fun.
Nice.
We get a little bit of a lush cave kind of biome over there on the right as well, with the spore blossom up on the ceiling, which looks great. Only $20 for this, so nice and cheap. 238 pieces.
And then the last
That
one.
actually seems like a really good deal.
Yeah.
$20 for all
The
that.
last one's really nice. The TNT Jungle House.
Yeah.
Which is a TNT house, which everyone knows if you build a house out of TNT and try to blow it up, it will probably crash your server.
Yeah. This is another great style of like Minecraft set when they like make a reference to something that like a lot of people do, even though it's not a naturally generating structure. So that's very cool. Kind of like how they put in the big creeper set that we talked about last week, the like pig
Oh,
skin
yeah.
version of the
Very
creeper.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah, but
New parrot,
287 pieces for $30.
by the way. New parrot.
True. Ooh, yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't had
Crazy.
a new parrot
Crazy.
in a long time. I figured we didn't have that mold anymore. Maybe they brought it back.
Pretty nice.
Good eye. Good eye.
That is all for Minecraft. There are a few Disney sets here, and very notable here. This is Princess Castle Royal Pets. This is a thing they do where they throw all of the princesses together and make one set.
And they're terrible.
But there is a freaking Mushu in
There
this
is
set,
Mushu.
guys.
Think about it.
I
Mushu.
need Mushu so bad.
Yep.
He's
Did you get
beautiful.
Sonic also?
I didn't.
Okay,
see
go on.
that.
Yeah, we better
Yeah.
talk about Sonic. We can skip Duplo, but we got to talk about Sonic.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk about Mushu still.
Yeah. Let me find that.
We've needed a Mushu. Mushu deserves his own character.
He's just beautiful.
Right.
What was his set name?
Mushu.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to search some Mushu. I don't think anything's gonna come up.
Nope. You're talking.
Sorry.
Oh, this.
Hmm.
It is called Princess Castle and Royal Pets.
There you go.
Because if that's not a cool name, I don't know what is.
They just can stop mushing them all together.
$130. 787 pieces. June 1st.
For Mushu, it's worth it.
Yeah, Mushu's great.
He's a little more like Friends style. He's got like big kind of
Yeah.
cartoony eyes.
Which I prefer
cartoony
because
proportions, but that's fine.
Yeah.
he needs to be a little cartoony.
It works for him. It works.
Yeah.
The
it's
next
just a
Disney
lot.
set we have here is a
Mini
Minnie's
Arendelle?
Pet
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
hotel.
Yeah.
Sure.
And we're done.
Is that it? Mini Arendelle
No,
Castle.
I was going to talk about that next.
Okay.
Which, yeah, there you go. Mini Arendelle Castle.
Yep.
Not that
Yep.
cool.
$50. 360.
Really leaning into this mini thing, and I don't.
June 1st. Also available for pre-order for some reason. I don't know why.
That's nice.
There you go. If you really,
Very
really
cool.
want it.
And yes, here you go. Sonic, another one. There is Team Sonic Command Truck, which
Nice.
I didn't see this at all.
Yeah.
This comes with Metal Sonic, Normal Sonic, and Tails, and then some sort of
Normal
weird
Sonic.
little thing. I
Yeah.
don't know what that is, so yeah, I don't really know. And then there's a weird bird driller with wheels. I don't know. I don't know Sonic things.
This one is $70 with 747 pieces. August 1st.
We're done. I don't have anything
I
else
checked. I didn't see anything leak out. Me and Joe
Right.
are waiting
because
for
we're.
that
I mean,
Lord of the Rings book nook to come.
I know, dude. I'm still so.
How have we not got a
It's
picture
gonna
of this?
drop today. Oh, it's not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hope so.
Do we have any store news for today then?
Yes,
So-
we. If you haven't already seen from your email or our social media posts, we are extending our buy four get one free sale that we did for May the 4th. So that is
Mhm.
actually going to run through the rest of the month now. So people are already taking advantage and buying. I mean, here's the big thing.
Yeah.
You like expensive figs, right?
Yeah.
You do. I know you do. And you really don't want to spend $500 for those 5 figs.
You don't want to spend $500 for those.
But today you could spend $400 for those $500 figs.
Yeah.
you want to spend
Because
$400.
if you get
for
four-
five figs.
if you buy $400 figs
Yeah.
or $100 figs, not that we're getting crazy now.
Yeah.
You'll get that 5th one for free.
Mhm.
For
Free.
free.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this because I literally shipped an order that someone bought 4 or 5 for a $100 minifigs and got one free.
Mhm.
And I was
think of
like,
what the
That's
was
great.
literally-
most expensive one we've ever had come through from that sale. I think was
I
there
also
somebody
did one that
bought
was
some Nazi
120.
figs?
I don't know, but someone was also 120. They got a
Yeah.
prototype fig for free.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's big.
Yeah.
Yeah, rounding things off before midnight. Yes, you're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah.
we tried.
Yeah.
Only an hour and 20 minutes in.
Right.
So
We tried.
yeah.
It was a big one. There was an absolute
There's a
bear
lot.
this week, but there's a lot of good
like
stuff out
this
there.
video.
Sorry, we had to
Go
blow
find minifigures. Yes, if you want to look at these more in depth, you can either go back through the video or you can go find these. Most of these
Most
have
of
them.
pictures on Lego.com now.
Yeah.
So go look at that.
Hey, it says something for Lego's ability nowadays to suppress leaks. The fact that
Yeah.
most of these are getting to their official
That's very true.
kind of release on Lego, even though they haven't come out yet. That a lot of these did not leak.
We
ahead of
didn't know
time.
about them.
Yeah.
That's kind of the chief way that we get these sort of mega news days is when it's all the stuff that the leakers missed. So
Yeah.
they're cracking down on it for sure.
Travertine, you're right. We did not talk Bricklink Series 8, but we will talk about it
Next week,
If
sorry,
there was-
Lego Masters, the cast also came out. We'll have
Yes.
to talk
if
about
there
that
was
next
just
week.
too much.
Yeah,
Just
that
too
that
much.
will wait. That
We'll
will
definitely
wait.
talk about those.
Uh-huh.
But thank you all for joining us.
Yeah.
Yes, please leave a like on the live stream before we go, and I hope you all have a great rest of Wednesday. Bye bye.